So what is it we're looking at here?
We're looking at some old wine tanks, and these are the kind of tanks that we used growing up. What we're after inside the wood is an acid, or more specifically, free ions. And you actually have an exchange of free ions in the wood and free ions in the acidity in the wine. And for some wines, this really improves their flavor. Other wines, you don't want to expose them to wood. In years past, what the winemaker would have done is use the old barrels that don't have good chemistry anymore for the wines that they didn't want the oak flavor in. They would save the new oak for the wines they did want the oak flavor in. But along with that comes a lot of problems. Oak barrels have inherent problems for leakage, for insect damage, for microorganisms in the wood that you can't get out.
How long does a barrel like this usually last?
The lifespan of a barrel like this is about 3 to 4 seasons.
Really?
And then after that, you'd have to cut down another tree and make another barrel.
That's all. So you're really going to be saving a lot of trees and a lot of time and effort with these new ones.
You bet. The stainless steel that we use today, hopefully my children's children will be employing those barrels.
Oh, that's great.
Let's go look at them. This is where we make the wine today.
These are drastically different than the barrels we just saw.
They're so much nicer to work with, the stainless steel. It gives us a level of quality control that you never had in wood before. And these tanks, every time before we fill them, we sterilize them. And they're very flexible. We can go from having a white wine in a barrel to a red, back to a white. And
wow.
with wood, you weren't afforded that opportunity. Anyway, it's a lot nicer using vessels like this today. Our wine quality is improved tremendously.
They're also a lot bigger, I've noticed.
They are bigger. This size is for a reason. It has to do with transportation. These are designed to handle a full tractor-trailer load of fruit. So you want to maximize your shipping. And we bring in grapes here from all over the state of Arkansas and also other states as well. We bring in fruit here for processing.
Wow.
And,
now what is this right here, this particular
This is
wine?
Concord, and I just happen to have a glass here.
Oh, wonderful.
Let's check this out and see what we think. This is our Concord, and I better try that too. This is
Well,
cheers.
Cheers.
to you. This is a wine variety that my family's been producing for over 100 years.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And it's probably still the best known grape in America, Concord. And it's a grape that's native to the United States.
Now, this is where the wine starts tasting good, but how do I get it into my own home? How do you get it out to the public?
The best thing there is to go to your favorite store and pick up a bottle, preferably one that says Post Family. But what we do from here, we go to bottling, and that's a little further along up in the winery. I'll be happy to go show you.
Let's go see that.
Let's go see it. Cheers to you.
Cheers. Now, these are the bottles I remember from the store.
This is our white muscadine, packaged in a 1.5 liter with a ROPP, or roll-on pilfer-proof screw top cap. There's no cork on this. It's a screw top finish, which is, in my opinion, a superior finish to a port.
Really? Now, tell me about the glass.
Okay. My family's been involved in recycling glass ever since I can remember. We used to pay the customers to bring the bottles back to us.
Really?
And then we would wash them and reuse them, sort them out and reuse them. Today, our recycling has changed. What we're doing is bringing glass back in, but then hammer milling it and sending the chipped glass back to the manufacturer. For example, Arkansas Glass Container in Jonesboro, they will accept these two-ton bins of glass back, And then they reprocess the bottles, send them to us, and we start the cycle all over again.
Wow. Wow. Now, how many different kinds of wine do you have here?
We actually make about 40 different types of wines
40.
and about 4 different non-alcoholic grape juices.
Really?
So we do a nice lineup of products, and we try to cater to a lot of palates.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, I'd love to show you our tasting room. We can actually show you some of the variety of wines that we do up there.
That'd be great. Let's go check them out.
Let's go to the tasting room.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, one of the things I've enjoyed most about this is the support it shows for the community. It's a totally different form of sustainability.
Absolutely. We're actually, in this industry, we're going we're growing this bottle of product from the ground up. And along with that, employing all these people in doing the work in the vineyards throughout the year and harvesting, bringing the fruit in here, processing, buying local glass when we can, and the local artwork, and it really, it's a lot nicer than bringing in a wine from out of country or even further out of state. It has the dollars get turned around a whole lot more time.
They do.
And for the environment, we have a real advantage of having a much smaller carbon footprint if you think globally but drink locally.
Well, thank you so much for having us here today.
You're welcome, Jessica.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Now let's go back to David at the farmer's market.